Hello, Andrea. I hope this video finds you well. I just wanted to take a quick moment to make you a video and maybe give you a little direction with what you're looking for. So you asked about automation, and I'm curious to know how many leads you're getting, um, on a daily or weekly or monthly basis, right? That's where I would really see the need for automation. Um, so I've just checked out your website, and excuse me, let me just get to it here. What I would do with my website was I would definitely focus on the mobile view because most of our clients are going to be on mobile. And you'll find that as you go through the onboarding process with people where they're trying to figure out what the login credentials are and get through the whole onboarding while they're on their phone. So this is what people see when they come to your website, and it's clean. I think you're probably a realtor or you have some real estate background. That's why you chose that theme, or just because people are looking to buy homes and it's a good thing to make that the target for looking for customers. So good idea. What I would say is shy away from all of this information, and the simplest way I could put it is most websites just say blah 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 blah. Like they just have a lot of information but don't really direct the customer where to go, what to do next. When I click on learn more, I just read through all of that, so now I'm going to come to the learn more section, and the truth is our customers are not reading. They're not going to read this, they're not going to read that. So you want to try to simplify a lot of this information, right? Consolidate it. What people want to know is what you do, how you do it, how long it takes, and how much it costs. Like those are the four things I would focus on: what you do, how you do it, how long it takes, and how much does it cost. And once I have the information on those four, what do I do next, right? So I see you went with, like this education stuff, it's good, but not like people really are not going to click through here. So what I would do is I would take these sections, take whatever information is in them and use that to build your drip campaign. Like give people, on day one or day two, five things a consumer better know about bad credit car loans, and maybe put this article within that drip campaign, right? And you're doing, a good I it's a good idea to try to capture this information, but again, most people are not going to get there. So let's just go back to your homepage. So when I go to the get your free consultation, I see you're using CRC's plugin. Look, my focus would be how much data can I capture, right? Like how many people can I get to fill out this form? And based upon that, now you start, maybe sending out a calendar invite, or you got them into CRC. I would go right to onboarding, right? Like don't talk about what you can do for the customer or what you think you could do. I would simply just walk them through an onboarding process, So I'm going to set up your account, Mr. Customer. I see your first name, last name, verify the information, email address, phone number, and your current residence is da, 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 da. Fill that information out. Last four of your social, four. Send them that initial portal, right? Let that be what's going to sell your product and services, right? Once you get that audit in front of them, I mean, converting these clients are super, super easy. I also see that you don't have credit card processing yet, and I think you said you're starting your business in April, so definitely have to work on credit card processing. I just want to bring you over to my site real quick, just so you can kind of compare, right? And this is, again, you want to always look at this in mobile, right? So we're going to go like this and move this over, and I'm going to take this side and I'm going to squeeze it as much as I possibly can, right? And this is actually what my site looks like on mobile. And you notice the first thing that popped up was a get your free credit tips. The goal here is to capture data, right? You need that data to eventually put them into a drip campaign so that you can bring them back to your site, set up a call, or enroll them in your services. But really clean. Credit repair made easy. And I'm not saying I have the cleanest site. I'm just saying it works, right? Trust the experts, reviews, a little more information, book a call, get started. So let's say the customer goes back up, and this is my funnel. This is what I want them to do. So I want them to click learn more, And now they're going to see what we do. Apex Credit Fix will protect your rights as a consumer and help remove how it works, how long it takes, how much it costs, reviews, and where do we sign them up, right? Get started. Now, this is my own form, first name, last name, all their info, press next. As soon as my customer presses next, that information gets sent to my CRM, which I'll put a link in the description, and I put them into a drip campaign to now, hey, you were at our checkout, you were so close, and I'll hit them for the next 60 days. But on the very next page is where I ask for their credit card information. That's where they sign up. So either you sign up on my website or they sign up on a phone call, or I target them for the next 30 to 60 days until they come back and they enroll. So this is what I would focus on right now. Again, optimize your website for mobile, because that's where most of your users, like 85% of the people, 90% of the people that come to your website are going to be there via mobile. And if you need help with a website, I can get you connected. And I'm telling you, I've spent so much money building websites. Like my first website was $1,000. My second website was $5,000. My third one was $1,500, until I finally took control of it and did it myself. Now I'm able to come in here and edit my entire site on my own, and I'll briefly show you that. But yeah, come into my websites, and I'll put a link for this too. But more so if you want help with a website, let me know, and I'll get you connected. But if I wanted to come in here and make changes, I could do that at any time, right? Puts me in control. I don't have to wait for my developer. I can come in here and make my adjustments. As soon as I hit save, that goes live. So that's what I would do first. Focus on your website. Focus on driving that traffic. Like, how do you convert it? Again, how many people are you getting into CRC? Once you have that information, now start thinking about automations. And I would highly recommend 3 right off the bat. I could help you with them, but this is what I would do. I would do some sort of pop-up where you give something away, or an ebook, or some pamphlet showing some information just to capture that phone number, that email, and their name. That puts them into a drip campaign. And then also an abandoned cart. So people that actually went to your checkout, right? This would be considered like your checkout. They fill this out, but they didn't completely sign up. And then third, I would do for my active clients. Again, you want to nurture those clients. You want to, keep them in tune with what's going on. So I feed my customers, like my clients, they get an email at least once a week giving them some sort of information on tips and tricks to helping improve your credit. So I hope this video helps you. One last thing. You said something about integrating Calendly and JotForm, I believe. I don't know what you're using JotForm for, but my cloud-based phone service is by far the best in the business. And I'm going to just quickly show you, because before you start integrating all of these different tools, Calendly and JotForm and then a CRM, it's going to get very confusing, and these platforms, they don't play nice. I actually dropping a video, that explains that more, but I'll put a description to this. I'll send it to you so that you can check it out. But JustCall, it's a cloud-based phone service, phone calls, text messaging, SMS workflows. So every single one of my text messages that go out in my automation, in my automation campaigns, come from my phone system. So that ties into my CRM. All those notes get stored. All the voice messages get stored. But super, super important right here, this monitor. So, right now I have 6 live calls, right? So if I were to click onto this, monitor this call that's going on for 6 minutes, watch this pop up. That's actually listening to the actual call. So silent, whisper to agent, or I can join the call. Now, the importance of being able to, I'm going to leave this call right now. The importance of being able to whisper to an agent. So if I jump on a call and I hear that my rep is stumbling, I'm able to say, hey, guide them this way, or tell them this, or answer this question because you know, this is what they really want to know when you're not hearing that, right? I'm able to whisper to the agent. And if something is really getting where I think, hey, you know, I need to jump in, I could jump on that call right then and there and say, hey, Raina, I'm here. And I can introduce myself to the customer. I could let them know, hey, I'm going to be jumping on the call. Just give me a brief introduction. But the beauty of this platform is not just that, right? It's the fact that my phone, all my text messages, you could see, I'll take you to my inbox, and you could see this is happening live through all of my automation. So the first message was sent a minute ago, 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago, 4 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, 6 minutes ago. And these are my messages that are going out. So we were referred by one of our specialists from Carganzo. So this is actually being referred from one of my other businesses, right? So this one here, tips to a healthy credit score. That's my pop-up, right? Now I'm going to redirect them, save $50 off your first work fee, right? All of these are created inside of my SMS workflow dashboard. And my CRM, I'll also give you a link for that, is ActiveCampaign. I'm actually an agency for them. And the reason I'm an agency is I'm able to build these automations and basically hand them to you, right? So whatever I create, you don't have to go and sign up for ActiveCampaign. I have access to ActiveCampaign's back end and I can create you your own account. Or you can just go to ActiveCampaign. It doesn't really matter to me. But these workflows, right? So, you know, for example, I'll take you to the ones pertaining to this business, right? So I'll go to, just to give you an example here, look, first 4-1. So anything labeled 4, right? So 4-1 is payment due. Where am I? I just lost my, so here you go. Abandoned cart, PN1, right? Press next one of one. So this is the first text message I go off. First abandoned cart text, second, third, fourth, fifth, right? And these are all my campaigns that get created in one platform. I take that webhook, put it into my automation, and that gets automatically sent out whenever I want it to be sent out, right? It's part of my campaign, so there's designated times that those messages will go out. Like we're not texting people at 3 o'clock in the morning. We're going to text them between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. to comply with, you know, the call registry laws. The other thing here, right, and this is what I wanted to get at as far as scheduler, right? So this platform allows me to create a scheduler, which is what you saw on my website, where someone can book a call, or I could send them a link and they could actually book a call or register for an appointment, right? And it integrates right into my CRM. So not my CRM, into my JustCall dashboard. So this is our calendar, right? And so whatever rep is here, they know that this call needs to be made at 9:30, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, right? And this is every single day. And it lives on my website, and it's in real simple plugin. So there's no need to get like Calendly or the point is you don't want to involve too many applications because not all of these applications play nice. So you want to make sure that you have something that is functional, works, and that's scalable, right? So when you start doing more volume and Calendly no longer works from you, how does taking that out of your business disrupt it, right? And these are just things that I've encountered throughout, you know, the months as our company grew. So by far the best, right? And there's so many other things. I'll give you an example. All the voice messages get stored into my CRM. If I'm in my CRM, I could actually click to call anyone within my, and I'll show you what the dialer looks like, right? So I open up the dialer, and so for my reps, they live with this on their desktop, and they just basically, it'll be defaulted to them, right? Because they only access to one, and they just put the number in there, or they just click the call and it opens up the dialer. The other thing they can do is they could read any messages that have gone out, you know, or jump in on a text message and say, hey, I want to, you know, send a text message to this person because, you know, they missed our phone call, or it's all right here on what platform. So I hope this helps you. You know, I know it's a lot. Get your website in order first, figure out how you're going to start driving traffic into that CRC, start onboarding, right? Forget about the console, forget about explaining what you're going to do for them, right? Because the truth is you don't know what that is until you start sending letters to the bureaus, right? But just position yourself. That credit audit is going to sell your product. Now start implementing, you know, these different automations to now start retargeting. And When I first started driving traffic, I did it. I didn't charge people to onboard, and I mean it was 20, 25 a day, right? And it seems like a lot, and it is, right? But now what do I do with those 20 to 25? Now you need your automation. So, all right. I hope this helps you. It was a little longer than I wanted to. I wanted to make you a quick video, but once I start talking about these things, it just keeps going. But all right, you guys be great.